a real nip and tuck sort of game on fine margins. You make one mistake and it costs us a try that ultimately cost us the game. And they beat us in the air, and the penalty count was lopsided. And when you got those two, you get beat in those two areas. When it's a tight game, you're going to struggle to get the result you want. And full credit to Wales, they played very well, deserved to win today, played smartly, and we just let ourselves down in the areas that I spoke about.
What did you learn about the team today?
That we've got to keep developing. It's not, the world hasn't ended, mate. I guarantee you the world's still out there. And we'll learn from today. We got beaten in a certain few areas, and we'll improve in those areas, and we're ready to go when we play next time.
Did any of your players lose their composure?
Oh, look, I think when you're under pressure all the time, players tend to do things they mightn't do normally, and we could have been better in that area, but again, that's a growth part of our game.
The atmosphere in the stadium played a part today, do you think?
Well, I think it always does, mate. I think it always does. That's why you have home and away. And you got to be good enough to cope with it. And today we weren't quite good enough. And there's no embarrassment to that. We'll get better and we'll learn from that and we'll be right.
Owen, what can you learn from today? What's your biggest point to take?
I don't know. We've just come off the field at the minute. Eddie's already said what we spoke about in the changing room, but I guess the most disappointing from a player's point of view is that we didn't get much momentum towards the end of the game. So it'll be about how we wrestle that momentum back.
Did Wales surprise you in any way today?
I wouldn't say surprise, no. We knew that there was going to be passionate. We knew that there was going to come after us. And they did it well. They did it very well. But I wouldn't say surprised.
Just finally from me, Eddie, where does it leave his Six Nations chances? Do you think you're technically still in?
All we've got to do is beat Italy. That's the only thing we can worry about now. So we'll have a couple of days off, lick our wounds, see who's available, who's not, and get ready for Italy. And then beat Italy. We're in the last round, and we'll see where the land lies.
Warren Gatton, you talked a bit about a tactic of trying to deny you and Ben Youngs a lot of time with the ball to try and negate your kicking game. Did you find that a particular problem, that you were really pushed the target ball?
I mean, every team tries to put the 9 and 10 under pressure. They put their 9 on me to try and rush the kicks, which probably happened a couple of times. And they went hard after the ruck to try and disrupt Ben. I thought Ben kicked very well. But we can definitely be better in them areas, and they did very well in getting the ball back and doing what they wanted to do, which was put the pressure back on us.
One good line today, I think, was probably Tom Curry's performance with an excellent try and some good turnovers. Was he one that pleased you today?
He played tough. He's a young kid. You talk about atmospheres. I thought he handled that really well today, and it's a good step forward for him.
Eddie, how did the introduction of Dan Bigger change things?
Not sure, mate. Have you got an opinion?
It seemed Wales kicked more, had a bit more control, and he came on the last quarter, which was a decisive quarter.
Well, I think they got their. When did they take the lead? Before Bigger came on or after?
Not sure. So do you not
Yeah.
think
Well, I think as Owen said, we lost a bit of momentum. We started the half brilliantly, gave away some penalties which allowed them back into the game, and then we struggled to get that momentum back for the whole game. So I don't know whether it was particularly Bigger coming on, but certainly he was part of that. He's a very good player, and they're blessed to have 2 10s of such quality. They're a bloody tough side. They're obviously a good chance to win the Six Nations. I think they're the only side undefeated now. But we'll be chasing them, and they've got a couple of hard games coming up. So let's wait and see. Everyone's smiling at the moment, but there's always another day and there's always another dollar. So we'll just wait and see.